the harshest frozen world on Earth, where the cold can freeze almost any form of life, still has a creature dressed in a natural tuxedo, quietly surviving blizzards and howling winds. They're known as the Tuxedo-nites of the far south. Antarctica, the coldest, driest, and most desolate continent on Earth. The emperor penguin, Aptenodytes forsteri, can stand as tall as 1.2 meters and weigh between 20 and 40 kilograms, making it the largest of all living penguin species. Average winter temperatures here can plunge to minus 40 degrees Celsius, and in the deep interior, they can drop below minus 60 degrees Celsius. The coldest temperature ever recorded in Antarctica, and anywhere on Earth, was a staggering minus 89.2 degrees Celsius, a level of cold that's almost beyond imagination. Amidst bitter winds and skin-cutting cold, where temperatures can drop below minus 60 degrees Celsius, these remarkable birds still breed and thrive. They wear a built-in tuxedo, a sleek black back, a white belly, and a hint of golden feathers around the neck, a classy look that stands out even from afar across endless fields of ice. Antarctica, the coldest, driest, windiest continent on the planet. During winter here, the sun disappears for months at a time. Snowstorms can wipe away every trace of life. Yet the emperor penguin doesn't migrate like other birds. Instead, they choose to stay, breed, and raise their chicks during the darkest, coldest time of the year. Just reaching the ocean from their breeding grounds means marching 50 to 120 kilometers across slippery ice fields and winds strong enough to knock down even a grown bird or blow a chick away in seconds. Unlike most other penguin species, the emperor penguin lays its egg right in the heart of the harshest winter. Each mother lays just one single egg, then she passes it to the father, who carefully balances the egg on his feet, covering it with a warm brood pouch, a thick fold of skin rich in blood vessels that keeps the egg at a cozy 35 degrees Celsius, even when the air outside drops to minus 50 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, the mother travels hundreds of kilometers out to sea, hunting fish, squid, and krill, then rushes back with her belly full to feed the newly hatched chick. Beneath that tuxedo is a thick layer of fat, about 3 to 4 centimeters deep, acting like a thermal life jacket that traps heat and stores energy. For emperor penguins, swimming isn't just a survival skill. It's a daily mission that decides the fate of the entire colony. Every day, they plunge into the icy waters, diving dozens or even hundreds of meters deep to hunt fish, squid, and krill, the vital food that sustains them and the chicks waiting patiently on the ice. Beneath the surface, they transform into true underwater athletes. Their stiff, powerful wings work like flippers, while their streamlined bodies glide through the water at remarkable speeds. Thanks to their ultra-waterproof feathers and a unique respiratory system, they can hold their breath for up to 20 minutes, dive deeper than 500 meters, and resurface without drowning. But beneath that frozen sea lies constant danger. One moment of carelessness or swimming too far from the group, and they can become prey for leopard seals, orca killer whales, or other lurking predators. A single ambush from a dark shadow below can end their life in an instant. That's why emperor penguins almost always move in large groups, stay highly alert, and swim together, a living safety net that helps them survive countless threats and keep the circle of life turning in the icy ocean. The wind in Antarctica is also one of nature's harshest forces. Katabatic winds, dense, super-cold air flowing downhill from high ice sheets, can blow at speeds of over 100 kilometers per hour, whipping up blinding snow and erasing every trace of life in their path. During winter, Antarctica is shrouded in darkness for months on end. The sun disappears completely, leaving behind endless frigid nights and relentless blizzards. In summer, it's the opposite. The sun barely sets at all, creating endless days of unbroken daylight over the frozen sea. If Antarctica's winter is an endless darkness, then its summer is a season of never-ending light. When the sun returns, the continent enters its white nights. The sun barely sets, shining continuously for weeks, or even months at a time. During the summer, temperatures here become warmer, ranging from -2 degrees to 8 degrees along the coast, just warm enough for coastal ice to partially melt, opening up stretches of ocean for emperor penguins, seals, and whales to gather and feed. This is also a crucial time for all life here to store up energy and prepare for the harsh, freezing months of winter that lie ahead. This is how they can stand for hours on frozen ice without freezing, and swim for kilometers in icy waters without losing warmth. But it's not just their cold resistance that's impressive. Emperor penguins are master hunters underwater. They can dive deeper than 550 meters, stay submerged for up to 20 minutes, and reach speeds of 6 to 9 kilometers per hour. During this time, the father fasts completely for 2 months, losing nearly half his body weight to keep the eggs safe and warm. To travel from their nesting sites to the open sea to hunt, emperor penguins must cross vast stretches of frozen land. Sometimes hundreds of kilometers long. They waddle, belly slide across slick ice, and dive beneath the frigid waters. This grueling round trip is exhausting and dangerous, but it's the cycle of life that keeps the colony alive. Yet the deep sea holds dangers of its own. While emperor penguins face few threats on land, in the water they must stay alert for leopard seals, the most fearsome seals of Antarctica, even faster when chasing prey. Their unique respiratory system lets them manage oxygen and withstand crushing pressures without drowning. Their waterproof feathers and streamlined bodies cut through water with minimal drag, turning them into agile, powerful swimmers. Each hunting trip, they catch tens of kilograms of fish, squid, and krill, enough to feed themselves and the hungry chicks wait. Amid the endless white of snow and ice, freezing waves crash relentlessly against the edge of the ice shelf. A line of emperor penguins takes turns diving into the frigid sea to hunt for food. But it only takes one sudden powerful wave, and everything can change in an instant. One young penguin, not yet steady on its feet, is swept away by the force of the water, knocked far from the safety of the group. Dragged into deeper waters, it becomes a lone figure adrift in the freezing ocean, where unseen dangers lurk beneath the icy surface. With the predator right on its tail, the emperor penguin uses every ounce of its strength to break free. It weaves and twists through drifting chunks of ice, constantly changing direction to confuse its hunter. Every flick of its tail, Every beat of its flippers under the water carries a desperate hope of survival. Because even a single second, as well as orca killer whales, and even giant skuas, aggressive seabirds that snatch at chicks or lone penguins. These predators lie in wait, then strike like a missile, ambushing penguins as they swim or leap out of the water onto the ice, creating breathtaking underwater chases for survival. The leopard seal, the most dangerous predator for penguins in Antarctica. It moves in total silence, hiding beneath a thin layer of ice, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Suddenly, the leopard seal lunges like an arrow, snapping straight toward its target. The startled penguin bolts away, kicking hard, weaving between drifting chunks of ice, swimming in a zigzag pattern to shake off its pursuer. In that breathless chase, every swimming and diving skill comes into play. The leopard seal can dive deeper and faster, but the emperor penguin is agile and knows how to use the ice to its advantage. With one final burst, the penguin shoots out of the water, slides belly first across the slick ice, leaving the exhausted predator behind. The chase is over, for now, and the penguin sets out on its journey back to the safety of its colony.